So, it's been 2 months since my GT Goku vs Super Goku video, and I want to do an update. But rather than GT, we're going to be doing AF. This will be a video on Goku from Dragon Ball Super the anime versus Goku AF from Toyble's manga. Before beginning, who do you think will win this battle? Comment down below. And while you're at it, subscribe, like the video, do all that cool shit, because we need it. But for this topic, where do we start? Which sounds like a stupid question when you're talking about Dragon Ball Super. The infamous Macrocosm feat. With this feat, Goku is able to fight Beerus and cause shockwaves, destroying the entire macrocosm, including reaching the Kaya realm, which is outside of the macrocosm. The reason why it's so impressive is because of how big the macrocosm is. It contains the mortal universe, which is infinite. It contains 4 quadrants, which also contain infinite space. You have time realms like the hyperbolic time chamber. And in Super, the macrocosm contains the super dimensions. With all of this, you also have the afterlife, which transcends all lower dimensions. And with the Kaya realm being 1/10 the size of the entire macrocosm, including the afterlife, this would get the overall macrocosm, the overall of Universe 7, being at least multiversal plus. And if that wasn't crazy enough, there's even been arguments for the afterlife being 5th dimensional. Even the battle between Beerus and Goku was even argued to be a super dimensional battle, which is 5th dimensional. But what about speed? Well, Super Saiyan God is well beyond Super Vegito, who is well beyond Kid Buu. And Kid Buu's attacks were so fast they were moving throughout instant transmission, as in his attacks literally were moving before Goku and the others could arrive in the Kaya realm. And instant transmission teleports the user to a realm that transcends time and allows you to move instantaneously. This would overall grant anyone faster than instant transmission or who could scale to it immeasurable speed. And with Super Vegito scaling well beyond Kid Buu, and Super Saiyan God scaling even way beyond Super Vegito, the gap between baseline immeasurable speed and God Goku speed is crazy. And as we know, Goku gets way more powerful from this point on, as Goku literally absorbs the power of the God into his Super Saiyan form and one-shots in power beyond that level in base form. Getting into higher levels of scaling, Fuse Zamasu fuse with the entire timeline. And the timeline contains the entire multiverse, Zeno's palace, and pretty much everything to an infinite degree. And even with this, Jiren is stated to be the strongest character seen so far from Beerus and the Supreme Kai, meaning he should massively blow Fuse-Zamasu out the water. To put it in perspective, the timeline transcending or massively being beyond the multiverse is just insane, arguably being infinitely greater, which could bring this level of construct to being low complex multiversal or higher, 5th dimensional or 6th dimensional. This is important because Jiren actually shows more power later on and fights Blue Goku to a standstill. This means by this point, Super Saiyan Blue Goku should scale well beyond Fuse-Zamasu. And if that wasn't enough, Goku has access to the legendary power of Ultra Instinct. This form grants Goku such a power level that it makes all the gods stand up in admiration of his power. And the gods are literally stated to have power that transcends dimensions. And we have statements, many statements, that Jiren also surpasses the gods of destruction. And there is also a scan outright confirming that Goku surpassed Beerus just with Omen 3, not even requiring MUI. Now, the statement of transcending dimensions is a bit vague, considering the afterlife also has this statement, but I think it's mostly just to hype up the gods of destruction. And yet, by superhero, Goku is even stronger. But because we don't have another feat or know by how much he's grown stronger, we'll have to leave it here. But what about AF Goku, I hear you say? Well, the power of AF Goku is a little bit more complicated, but we know where to start. Base AF Goku is able to fight on par with Omega Shenron, and he should be at least comparable to his power back in GT. And Omega Shenron, just from standing there, allowing his energy to be released, was over time destroying the macrocosm. And while the macrocosm in GT is very different from the one in Super, the super dimensions and the Sugoroku space can be comparable so we can argue that the macrocosms are about equal in where they scale. And GT characters upscale Kid Buu massively, they should be well beyond Kid Buu's instant transmission speed. If that's not enough, Metacooler has also been able to move in instant transmission, which can be used to scale as the movies can be scaled to GT. And with base Goku being massively beyond this level by AF, he should well beyond scale the macrocosm tier, as well also the speed gap. And even with that insane power level, base Goku absorbs the Dragon Balls, granting him a tenth of times power boost. And funnily enough, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta had a similar statement on Super Saiyan 4 Goku. So if they're both getting a similar power amp but Gogeta's getting it from a weaker character, this would mean that base Goku actually defeats Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. And for a little surprise feat, when powering up into Super Saiyan 5, Goku has the capability of destroying the Dragon Realm. And the Dragon Realm is inaccessible to other beings in the universe, with statements of being even beyond the 12 universes, which can be in a similar fashion to the timeline, and merely through powering up AF Goku can destroy it. And this is actually before Goku absorbs the Dragon Balls, meaning realistically, Super Saiyan 5 Goku is hundreds of times more powerful than that. But where else can we go with this? In AF, Zycle is stated by Vegeta that fusion would not work on it. Yet, as most endings of AF would have, Super Saiyan 5 Goku can easily defeat a stronger Zycle, meaning Super Saiyan 5 would actually surpass Super Saiyan 4 fusion. And this is impressive considering that Super Saiyan 4 is comparable to Super Vegeta. This will actually help us more later, but for now, let's see who wins this battle. From the feats and scaling shown, they both seem pretty equal. With both of them scaling to the macrocosm, they both have multiversal plus levels of scaling. Both have speeds beyond instant transmission, granting them immeasurable speed, and both have a higher form that grants them power to surpass low complex multiversal levels of strength. But once we get into the external power-ups that these guys get, it becomes a little more foggy of who's stronger. With the insane power the Dragon Balls grant, Super Saiyan 4 Goku should be comparable to his previous Super Saiyan 5 form. And with how vague Goku's power-ups get after he gets blue later on, you can argue Super Saiyan 4 AF Goku and Super Saiyan Blue Super Goku are comparable in strength. This just brings us to who would win, Ultra Instinct Goku or Super Saiyan 5 Goku. And we can figure this out through how much stronger the forms are stronger than their previous forms, that being Blue and 4. With Super Saiyan 5 being stronger than Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, which is a tens of times amp on top of Super Saiyan 4, Omen 1 of Ultra Instinct can fight characters who can blink away Blue Kaioken times 20. And MUI is massively more powerful than Ultra Instinct Omen 1. This would mean that more than likely MUI Goku is far stronger than Super Saiyan 5 Goku, and this can be backed up with Super Goku getting far stronger by a superhero than he was in the Tournament of Power. However, AF Goku is not out yet. AF Goku is much more experienced than his super counterpart, literally having 15 years over his younger self. This would still be countered by MUI Goku's far better strength, speed, and probably skill set as well. But realistically, this battle could go either way. What do you guys think? Does Super Goku take it, or does AF Goku take it? It's up to you now. Comment down below who you think wins. Thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.